Hello and welcome as we gather for one of the most enduring rivalries on the Iberian Peninsula. It is Sporting against Benfica, the Lisbon derby, more than just a game. For its ferocity, it is immensely compelling and it grips the citizens of the Portuguese capital like no other match can. Raw and raucous and of the utmost relevance to the fortunes of both clubs. The first of these games played more than a century ago. A rivalry born out of difference of class initially, but despite all of the peaks and troughs over the course of history, the records remain surprisingly even. Just the kind of compelling plot that will ensure that this game, for one reason or another, is sure to be a memorable one. This, of course, the Estadio José Alvalade, the slick, modern home of Sporting Lisbon since 2003. Every game here, a spectacle. So another Lisbon derby, and Modric has been caught there. It's a foul. Sporting are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
There's the through ball, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Chance to shoot! That's a half-decent try. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Well, I tell you what, there's been a lot of inflammatory talk leading up to this. There so often is, and it just stokes it further, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's certainly catered to the entertainment element to all of this and the unpredictability that we're facing.
Vertonghen. Casemiro plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Benfica really could have done without this. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
And it only took a little drop of the shoulder to send the keeper completely the wrong way. Didn't he take it well?
Sporting break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the defence can get it clear. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the first half is done. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. There's the start of the second half.
Benfica need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented.
Header! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Modric. Maloney. Benfica are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. It's out for a goal kick. Benfica still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's come loose. Face to face, tries a shot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Maloney. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's gone a long way up and away. Ball's gone out of play. Sporting are making a change now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
João Mario.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Forward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Modric. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
And it's played forward. Into the last 5 minutes. Benfica are running out of time to save themselves. Vossen! Hoists it forward. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And time is up. Benfica are beaten. It is not the result they needed. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can...
Well, there is a certain thrilling simplicity about all of this. For those who want to secure a place in the last 16, all that is needed, 3 points. It does sound easy enough, but the major issue, of course, being that the opposition here are not prepared to lie down. They are pumped for this. No apparent sign of nerves, just a steely determination. The prize, a chance to play with the very best. And there is no better motivation at this level than the need to win. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, what a sight this makes. It just goes to underline how games like this can shape a team's season.
Yeah, this is the most straightforward task to tackle, Peter. Nothing but a win will do, and whatever game plan the manager adopts, these players will be driven by the need to get the job done. I think for reputations, finances and prestige, this is a very, very big deal now.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goal.
Has a hit! Goal! Schalke! And Schalke have the lead!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Schalke break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Up towards the front line, and the through ball is intercepted. And it's Modric. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lovely bit of skill there. Modric. And the finish! Gets good distance on it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Drives it towards the front. Casemiro. Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Benfica are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Stambouli. Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. He's got through. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a spot.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Maloney. Modric. And it's Marcelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great ball! He's gone for it! There's a goal! Benfica are back in business.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Could cross it here. Cut out in the nick of time. Messi. Well, what about it? Benfica have dragged it back at the last. Messi has a go! Tries to stroke it through. Surely a shot!
Schalke showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Has a pop! Goal! Benfica! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Benfica get themselves into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Schalke cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
Schalke have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vossen. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets away from his opponent. Up he gets! They've done it! And that should do it! within sight of the finish line. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Benfica are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but he could...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that is one big weight.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We have already started here. Gets it back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Dashing forward at pace. The Tongan battles to win it back. Piqué. Benfica were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more when...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hits one! And the ball's come out. It is deadlocked. Vossen. And here's Messi. Maloney. Has a hit! That is absolutely glorious! A finish right from the top draw. So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Done very well to intervene. Brings it forward. And he has been fouled there. Now the cross. And the keeper's in command. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And we hit half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. So your views on the first half?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Benfica happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Messi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And a shot! An absolute thunderbolt! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And help's available out wide. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Casemiro gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Ronaldo drives it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. Defenders on the back foot. It's bounced out! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Benfica take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. He's got away. Foot in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And there's a long ball. Maloney. Hoists it forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Marcelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cuts it out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Benfica, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Benfica simply made theirs.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Sönchu. Well, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Goes for goal! Moy. Calderim. Australia, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tufan. Çalhanoğlu, Tokuj, and it's played forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hoists it forward. Tufan. Ayhan. Çalhanoğlu. This could spell danger. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu gets it out to the wing. Towering header! Danger averted for now. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Time to deliver. Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Tokoj gathers from the goal kick. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ayhan. Calderim. Gets a good foot in there. Well played, he saw that coming. And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Australia, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
It's being played forward. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Pings it out wide. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! Cleared without complication. Moy. He's looked long this time. That's a promising ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Gets it upfield. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Looking for goal! Goes for goal! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So there's going to be another change here. Australia get themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tufan. Unal. Unal! Oh, that could cost them.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Oh, good interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Unal. He'll have a go. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's... and shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. He's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. So here comes a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Unal plays it out to the flank. Just brushed off the ball there. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Australia, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was a fairly...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. The action has already started. Danger averted for now. A forward pass. Ilicic.
Slovenia have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Goalkeeper's ball. Tries to locate someone up front, cuts it out. Tries to stroke it through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Just brushed off the ball there. Moy. Australia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Gets away from his opponents. Yep, it's a corner. Forward it goes, repelled by the keeper. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Australia, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chance to break. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's a good ball to find him. Big chance! Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a check. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Now the counter. Plays a clever pass. Moy gets on the end of it.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Could move up again. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's on a plate. Shapes to shoot! He scores!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And it's Ilicic. Is there a...
Zajc!
Oh, that could cost them.
Zajc couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Kurtic. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Goes long.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
A real chance to break.
Slovenia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included. That will annoy.
And that's it. Australia, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped.